gut is so much more inflamed. I mean, I'm seeing 700, 800, 900 on the calprotectin. It's like, my Lord. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
that's a very high level. I mean, that's basically in like an irritable bowel disease kind of category, that you'd see with Crohn's or ulcerative colitis. That's really high. And I think a lot of it is just you have more crap food out there for kids today. I mean, my God, it's very rare to see kids eat whole foods. It's very rare to see kids even just drink water. Like my son, he drinks sparkling mineral water, he drinks water, and he drinks unsweetened green juice, like with kale, broccoli, spinach, like no added fruit, no added sugar at all outside of what's in those green vegetables. And then he has meat. So for breakfast, he'll have half an avocado today, a piece and a half of bacon, and then maybe a couple of blackberries and some coconut, unsweetened vanilla yogurt. Like that's it. Like that's his breakfast. And then for lunch, it's tough with kiddos. So I try to always recommend with parents, cold cuts tend to work really well with kids. Just choose a higher quality one, like get the Applegate or the Welshire Farm, where it's at least a step 2. So you're at least getting a pretty good quality. Or if we do the hot dogs, we'll get the Whole Foods step 4. So they're at least grass-fed and organic and pasture-fed hot dogs. So at least the meat quality is high.
Yeah,
so
those are good. And those are uncured as well. So you're
Yep.
not having a bunch of nitrates or other sodium etherabates added. You don't want those.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm
and
saying
I've seen a
that
couple
right.
articles on the nitrates, maybe that that's overblown kind of thing, especially if it's coming from celery powder, which a lot of them are. But either way, the more important thing is the food quality is there. And then we try to, if we can't get the vegetables in, we try to at least do the green juice. He'll pound 8 to 10 ounces of high quality green vegetable juice a day. That's helpful. So get at least some of those phytonutrients in.
I got to tell you about something that I just found today, and we ate it this morning, and it was absolutely so delicious. So my wife's wanted to do waffles for a long time. So we were looking up all these different like grain-free waffle recipes, but we went to Whole Foods and there's this brand we found called Swapples. Do you know Swapples?
No, I don't know Swapples.
Oh my God. All right. So I'll send you the link here, but they're grain-free. Like this is an autoimmune approved, but I got the cinnamon one. I'll send you the link here. This thing was so good. I thought this can't be real how good this is. So it's yucca. Let's see. Let me tell you the ingredients here. Yucca, coconut oil, organic coconut palm sugar, 2 grams of sugar, I think, per waffle, cinnamon, sea salt, vanilla extract.
Swapples. Okay, we'll have to put some links in the description below. That's awesome. And
they have other ones
pre-made, or was it a mix?
Say that again.
Was it pre-made already? Like they're already
pre-made. Yeah, it's pre-made. You just throw it in the oven for like 10 minutes at 375 and it's ready.
That is awesome, dude. That is really cool. Swapples. Okay, cool.
Because I think you told me when you were in Austin, didn't you say you got yucca? Was it yucca pancakes that you got?
Well, at Picnic, yeah. Anyone that knows Picnic is awesome for their autoimmune, gluten-free, grain-free type of foods. They have great yucca-based waffles and pancakes. So I would do like the blueberry pancake. It's really good.
That's delicious. So they have other ones too that people can use like as a bread replacement. Now, granted, it's still going to be, carbohydrates. So if you're trying to stay in ketosis or something, this is not going to work for you. But they've got like a tomato basil one, which is the yucca, however you say it, coconut oil, tomato, sea salt, spice, and garlic. So if you're like one of those people who you just can't live without bread, and it's like pulling teeth for us to get you on an autoimmune template, you may be able to do something like this instead and get you off of the grains. I mean,
yeah, I like that.
I love that stuff like this exists.
That's awesome. Yeah, I have a recipe on my website. Basically, it's pretty simple. It's a half cup of coconut milk to a half cup of coconut flour to 4 eggs. That's it. And it's blended up. And then we use a waffle maker and we just put it in there and it's done. So that's another good option too if you want to make it. Coconut flour, coconut milk, and then eggs. But this is another great option. It's always nice to have them pre-made. So if you're in a rush, you can just heat them up fast and be done with it.
Yep, absolutely.
That's great.
So I wanted to share that because like people are always like looking for things because they want to get off their diet. They're like, oh, I feel deprived, or I miss this food, or I miss that food. I mean, I'm still trying to get my grandfather off chocolate milk, so it's like we got a long way to go. People would think our families listen to us on everything, but at least my family doesn't.
Yeah, it's tough. For sure. Like the key thing is to have a substitution mindset. Like what's the substitute? What's the switch? What can we incorporate in there that will provide similar mouthfeel where you feel good about it, you enjoy it, it tastes good, but you're not getting the crap. So I love options like this. especially the carbohydrates and the sugar are in a pretty good spot. So I like it. That makes a lot of sense.